Hey, what's up everyone? This is ScaZooie2333 here with my first Pokemon Wi-Fi match, and this is against ScaZooie from YouTube. And I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He's a really good battler, so you should check him out. And I also this battle is for the TheKillerNacho's MonoColor tournament. I'll leave a link to stuff from that in the description. Well, I'll just leave a link to TheKillerNacho in the description because he is one of the best, the most fun to watch YouTube battlers on YouTube. So I suggest you check him out. And yeah, and this is round 2 of that tournament. So yeah, let's get the battle going. Okay. And yeah, I would have uploaded the round 1 video, but it was a forfeit actually in my favor, so yeah, I'm just gonna adjust the camera here because it's a bit off. Oh gosh. Oh my god, what am I doing? Alright, so yeah, anyways, he gets to paralyze off the body slam, and I'm just gonna set up my rocks. Okay, that's good enough. And yeah, just heal off that damage pretty much with leftovers. Perfect. Okay. And he's gonna U-turn out and go into his Zapdos. So yeah, and I was just gonna go for an Earthquake just to get some damage on Jirachi, but he switched into Zapdos, so that doesn't work. So yeah, he's gonna get some leftovers recovery, and I'm gonna get some leftovers recovery. And yeah, he's going to go for a Heat Wave, and that isn't really going to do anything because, well, I figure since everyone thinks that Bronzong is going to have Levitate, I made my Bronzong with the Heat-proof ability, so fire attacks don't really do hardly anything. And yeah, no one's going to use a ground move on Bronzong anyways because everyone figures they're Levitate, so I just made mine heat-proof, so yeah, that worked out in this battle pretty well since Heat Wave doesn't really do hardly anything, but that critical did do a lot. So, and yeah, I'm just gonna Gyro Ball because I forgot that Electric resisted Steel, but yeah, it still did decent enough damage, I guess. But still, Zapdos would be able to take me out way before I could take him out. So yeah, he's just gonna Heat Wave again, and that will bring me down to pretty low. And yeah, I'm just gonna say, screw you, I'll see you in hell. Boom! And that obviously will kill Bronzong, and he takes Zapdos right down with it. So yeah, I don't know, Bronzong could have walled his entire team pretty much, but I don't know, I wanted to get that Zapdos out of the way because I really had no switching in for it, except my Flygon, but still, I would just get one Stone Edge and then be taken out by Hidden Power Ice. So yeah, he goes into his Electivire, I go into my Sceptile, Weed Buster, and then I figured I could outspeed this thing and kill it with Leaf Storm because I'm Specs, but he's Scarfed and he's gonna be able to take me out with an Ice Punch, which kind of made me sad because I have so many Pokemon weak to Ice Punch on this team. I really had no counter for this thing. So yeah, so I'm just gonna send in Mr. T, my Tyranitar, and get my Sandstorm going. So I figured I could live an Ice Punch and then kill it with Earthquake, but he's gonna switch out and go into Jirachi. So yeah, I might have, I don't know, I guess I should have Dragon Danced there, but because I would have been able to take this Jirachi out with 1 Earthquake instead of 2. But I don't know, I guess it was better that I just went straight for Earthquake, because I don't know, I have no idea what the outcome would have been if I went for Dragon Dance, but I don't know. So yeah, Earthquake does a crap load of damage to this thing, and he's an Iron Head hoping to flinch me, and that does do pretty good damage to Tyranitar, but he is able to survive it with decent HP left. And Earthquake is going to, and yeah, I don't get the flinch, and Earthquake is going to be able to finish off the Jirachi. So yeah, the Jirachi goes down. And yeah, take some damage from Life Orb, so now I'm at 104. And he's going to send in his Electivire, and I was thinking he might Cross Chop. I have no idea why, because I'm already at low enough health he could take me out with Ice Punch and then sweep the rest of my team with it. So yeah, I just go into my Yanmega. Yanmega definitely won this match for me. Like if Yanmega didn't take out this Electivire, it would have swept the rest of my team. So yeah, Yanmega is the man. So yeah, Ice Punch does like a little more than half, because Yanmega does have decent decent defense and HP stats. And yeah, we're both gonna take some Sandstorm damage, and I'm gonna Protect to get my first speed boost. And since I know this Electivire is Scarfed, I'm not gonna be able to outspeed it after one speed boost. So I'm just gonna hope to heaven that I get the second Protect. So I'm just gonna go for it and just pray that I get the second Protect. There's a 50% chance, and I get it. I get the second freaking Protect. That was so lucky, because that right there is gonna really help me in the long run. Because if Yanmega didn't get that second Protect, he wouldn't have outsped Electivire, and he would have been taken down by another Ice Punch. And then so the rest of my team. So yeah, after 2 speed boosts, I'm able to outspeed this thing and go for Hidden Power Ground, and that will destroy that Electivire. Great job, Yanmega. You just saved me right there. I know that was kind of hacksy with the second Protect, but hey, you gotta hope for it sometimes, or you're gonna lose. So yeah, anyways, he's going to bring it in. Well, I get my 3rd speed boost, so I pretty much outspeed anything in the game, and he's gonna bring in his Cresselia, which is I really didn't want to see, because at that moment, because I figured it would wall it. I don't know, I would have a pretty rough time taking it out. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go for Bug Buzz to get damage on it, and that does a surprisingly large amount. That it survives like under 1/4 of his health. That was just amazing. And he's gonna go for the Ice Beam, and that will obviously take out Yanmega, because it's super effective, and Yanmega has pretty poor special defense. So yeah, now Sandstorm is still raging, and it's gonna hurt Cresselia, but he's just gonna heal it off with his leftovers. Yeah, and I'm going to go into my Tyranitar now, and I knew I could live I could live at least one Ice Beam after my after the after the special defense boost get provided by Sandstorm. So yeah, I do live that Ice Beam with 61 HP, but he gets a freeze. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to take this thing out now. I'm like, oh my, I'm just freaking out right here, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, but yes, I get the first turn thaw. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And yeah, the Crunch is going to take out the Cresselia after the attack boost and the crit and the super effective damage. That was just overkill. Yeah, the crit really was unneeded, because Crunch was just overkill anyways at that point. Yeah, the Sandstorm's still going, and we take some Life Orb damage, and Raikou is the thing I was trying to counter in the first place, because I hate Raikou so much. Their sub-calm minding. Yeah, I guess he told me he thought he could outspeed me with Raikou, but no, Raikou has max 361 speed, and Tyranitar, my Tyranitar is Jolly max speed, so after one Dragon Dance, that puts him at 364 speed, and that is just barely enough to outspeed Raikou and take it out with Earthquake. But I'm sadly going to die to my Life Orb, which really kind of sucked, because it'd be so cool just to get the Tyranitar sweep. But after seeing his last Pokemon, yeah, Jolteon Jolteon will be able to outspeed Tyranitar even after a Dragon Dance. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into my Cacturn to see what he's gonna go into before I go into Flygon. And yeah, I could have sucker punched here and did some pretty heavy damage to this thing, maybe even taken it out, but I do see those the substitute Pitaya Berry Jolteons, and I really didn't want it to predict my sucker punch and set up a sub on me, so I was just ready in a Seed Bomb, but he does take me out with a Hidden Power Ice, and the Sandstorm is still going, and that hurts Jolteon a bit. So yeah, I don't see any items, so I'm guessing this thing is Specs or Scarf, so I'm hoping it's Specs because my Flygon is Scarf. And with the Scarf, I am able to, and yeah, it is Specs, so with my Choice Scarf, I am able to outrun this thing, and Earthquake is going to take it out. So yeah, great game, ScaZooie. That was one of the most fun matches of my entire battling career. So yeah, great game. Check ScaZooie out. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, and see you later, guys.